Your first memories are a warm, fuzzy blur of golden fur and milk breath. You're one of 8 wiggling puppies in what humans call a reputable breeder's home, which apparently means your mom has better healthcare than most humans. Right now, your world is simple. Eat, sleep, and occasionally get picked up by giant hands that smell like something called hand sanitizer. Your mother's there too, patient and warm, though she seems increasingly done with your constant milk bar raids. You've already mastered the art of pushing your siblings away from the prime nursing spots. Hey, a pup's gotta eat. At 3 weeks old, your eyes and ears finally start working properly, and oh boy, is there a lot to take in. The world is full of strange creatures called humans, who constantly visit to coo and squeal at you and your siblings. They're obsessed with something called social media content, and keep pointing rectangular things at you. You've already learned that doing literally anything, sleeping, yawning, existing, makes them squeal with delight. By week 6, you've mastered the art of the puppy waddle and discovered your tail, which obviously must be caught at all costs. You've also learned that humans are suckers for what they call your puppy dog eyes, a weapon so powerful it should probably be illegal. Your breeder keeps saying something about champion bloodlines, which you assume means you're basically royalty. Then comes the first selection day. Your heart soars as a family approaches. They're perfect. The kid even has a tennis ball in his pocket. But wait, they're picking up your brother? The betrayal! You immediately launch into your emergency routine. Fake coughing, dramatic limping, which you forget about when treats appear, and even attempting to trip your brother on his way out, failing spectacularly and face planting into your water bowl. Finally, the second selection day. Your tap dancing skills are questionable, but your accidental tumble while chasing your tail move seals the deal. A family chooses you, and suddenly you're experiencing your first car ride. The world zooms by at terrifying speeds, but you're too busy throwing up on what you'll later learn is expensive upholstery to really care. Welcome to your forever home. Everything is new and must be tasted immediately. It's not destroying, it's quality testing. The humans seem confused about why you're sampling their furniture like it's a buffet, but come on, how else are you supposed to learn about things? Dad keeps mentioning something about mortgage payments every time you chew on the coffee table. They show you your new bed, a plush, orthopedic wonder that probably costs more than their monthly grocery budget. You take one look at it and decide their pristine white couch is clearly superior. Not the Italian leather sectional, Mom shrieks, but it's too late. You've already christened it with your first indoor pee, creating what you consider a beautiful abstract art piece. Dad's face goes through all 5 stages of grief in about 3 seconds. The kids are supposed to be teaching you the house rules, but they're too busy arguing about whose turn it is to clean up after you. Meanwhile, you've discovered that the fancy decorative pillows, apparently from some place called Pottery Barn, make excellent chew toys. Those were hand embroidered, Mom wails. You respond by proudly presenting her with a mouthful of what used to be a $95 tassel. Mom has already created a spreadsheet titled Puppy Expenses versus College Fund, while Dad keeps muttering, "But look how happy he is," every time you destroy something expensive. The kids have mastered the art of being conveniently busy with homework whenever it's time for your bathroom breaks. You've been here less than 24 hours and already you're more expensive than their last family vacation. Now begins the great mystery of house training. Apparently, there's a difference between inside and outside when it comes to bathroom needs. You decide to test this theory by creating what you consider art, a Leonardo da Vinci quality masterpiece on their Persian rug. The humans seem very invested in redirecting your artistic pursuits outdoors, celebrating like you've won an Olympic medal every time you pee on grass instead of their belongings. Then comes the first time they leave you alone. The betrayal. They say they're just going to Target, but you've seen enough soap operas on their TV to know what abandonment looks like. Your internal monologue kicks in. Day 1 of abandonment. It's been 30 seconds. Food bowl is still half full. Water available. But what's the point of living without belly rubs? Time to document your suffering through creative expression. First, the living room renovation. Those throw pillows from Pottery Barn, you've heard Mom mention the price exactly 47 times, would look much better deconstructed. You create a cotton snowstorm across 3 rooms. Next, Dad's home office is calling your name. Those manila folders marked Urgent, Tax Audit make perfect confetti. You also discover his laptop charging cable tastes like forbidden spaghetti. In the kitchen, you figure out how to open the cabinet under the sink. Opposable thumbs are overrated. And redesign the space using every trash bag in the box. Your artistic vision requires spreading each bag out fully before shredding it into modern art. You're particularly proud of how the coffee grounds from the trash can complement the scattered bags. The bathroom provides your finale. The toilet paper rolls become your crowning achievement. You create an interpretive art piece spanning all 3 bathrooms that you title The Eternal Stream of Loneliness. For added drama, you somehow manage to hit the remote control with your tail and turn on the TV, coincidentally ordering Marley and Me on pay-per-view. The irony will not be lost on your family. When they return, exactly 23 minutes later, not that you were counting, you launch into your carefully rehearsed, abandoned puppy performance. This includes dramatic swooning, excessive tail wagging, that threatens to dislocate your entire back half, and what can only be described as an interpretive dance number worthy of Broadway. You're so convincing that Dad's already saying, "Aw, poor baby," before he sees the destruction behind you. Mom's eye starts twitching when she discovers her limited edition Bath & Body Works collection has been taste tested. Your guard dog duties become your next passion project. The mailman is obviously your arch nemesis. They keep trying to break in through that tiny slot in the door. One day, you're defending the homeland from this daily intruder when another suspicious character approaches. They're carrying what looks like laundry and wearing a hoodie, clearly a master of disguise. You launch into your fiercest protection mode, deep woofs, not the high-pitched excited ones you use for squirrels. Hairs raised, you've been practicing this in the mirror. And your most intimidating play bow. Wait, wrong move. The family rushes to investigate your warning, only to find their daughter home from college for a surprise visit. In your defense, she's dyed her hair purple and smells like a strange combination of dorm room ramen and university library. Also, who wears a hoodie from a different college? That's just suspicious. You spend the next hour alternating between feeling embarrassed and trying to convince everyone that this was just a drill for Home Security Awareness Month. The daughter finds it hilarious, especially when you try to make it up to her by bringing her every single toy you own, one at a time, while making sad puppy eyes. Your daily routine becomes a series of important missions. The mailman must be barked at. They're clearly up to something. Squirrels must be chased. They're definitely plotting world domination. The vacuum cleaner must be feared. It eats everything in its path. But your most important job is maintaining strategic positioning during family meals. You perfect the art of the casual lean, as if you just happen to rest your head on their leg while they're eating that delicious smelling chicken. Life settles into a comfortable rhythm of walks, belly rubs, and occasional adventures. You discover you're actually part fish. Any body of water, from puddles to lakes, must be splashed in immediately. Your humans seem less enthusiastic about this trait, especially when you shake yourself dry in their living room. The years roll by, and suddenly you're not the youngest dog at the park anymore. Your face starts turning gray, but your heart stays pure golden puppy. The zoomies might not last as long, and the jumps onto the bed might need a running start, or, let's be honest, assistance. But you're still convinced you're the same bouncing pup who first came home all those years ago. Your humans spoil you even more now. Apparently, being a senior dog comes with privileges. You've mastered the art of guilt-tripping extra treats and claiming the prime napping spots. The stairs might be getting a bit harder, but you've trained your humans well. They'll carry you anytime you give them the look. In your final days, every day is a gift of soft beds, gentle walks, and endless love. Your body might be slowing down, but your capacity for joy never dims. As your time grows shorter, you see your legacy in the little things, in how Dad now stops to pet every dog he meets, in how Mom saves the end piece of every sandwich, your favorite, in how the kids have learned that sometimes the best therapy comes with 4 paws and a wagging tail. You've shown them that while life is temporary, love leaves permanent marks, kind of like those paw prints you left in the wet concrete of the garden path years ago. In the end, being a golden retriever was never about retrieving. It was about showing humans how to love unconditionally, forgive readily, and live joyfully. Not bad for a creature who once thought the vacuum cleaner was a demon and the mailman was plotting world domination. You've lived a life full of tennis balls and belly rubs. But more importantly, you've lived a life full of love given and love returned. And really, isn't that what being man's best friend is all about?